right, we're talking with Bob Noble Jr., owner and driver of the STIHL number 13 Superboat, recently crowned the national champion based on your results in Clearwater. First of all, congratulations, of course, JR, on the victory. Let's talk about that race and what happened during the Clearwater race and how it all turned out for you.
Well, the Clearwater race, it came down to the last race of the season for the points against the WHM boat of Billy Moff and Jay. So we had to win, and we kind of gambled on a setup, and the conditions kind of came to us, and it was a great race. We led from the drop of the green flag to the checkered flag, so you don't get many of those, but when you do, you certainly take it, especially when the national championship is on the line. So couldn't have worked out any better. Yeah,
it was a great way to end the season, and it was a terrific season, a very competitive one. How about a quick recap of the season in general?
Yeah, well, it was, like you said, a very competitive season. It's touch and go from a points perspective with the WHM, because they're the ones who raced all the races with us. It was, I think, after 4,500 points or something like that, 15 points separated first and second. So, yeah, it was very close, very competitive. It was a great season, a lot of fun, and, win or lose, we had a great time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It was a terrific year. It really was. It was great to follow along. And now you got the Key West World Championships coming up, first full week in November. I know you always enjoy going down to Key West and race there. Of course, it's the World Championship, so there's a lot at stake. Let's talk about that race a little bit and what you're anticipating going into November.
Yeah, Key West is, it's our Daytona and our Super Bowl. So it's a great week of racing. It draws the biggest boat count of any race of the year. We have a number of new boats that are coming in our class. So we're expecting a big turnout, some of the biggest turnouts, or the biggest turnout for our class that we've ever had. So I'm excited about that. More people are getting back into the class, coming back, and there's new boats coming in. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great event. I'm really looking forward to it.
And for those that maybe will be going for the first time, that maybe you've never been before, there's racing on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So can you describe that a little bit more?
Yeah, it's the equivalent of two races. So there's a half a race. If we normally race 20 laps, we race 10 laps on Wednesday, and it counts for 25% of the points. And same thing on Friday, and then we race a full 20 laps on Sunday. And then the accumulation of the points that you get in the different races. So Sunday counts as much as Wednesday and Friday combined, obviously. So yeah, it's a great venue. You can but you got to stay together. If you DNF, then your chances of winning the World Championship are pretty much over. So the equipment's got to work, and you got to stay consistent. You don't have to certainly win every race, but you got to be up front, and you got to be, on your game. And but the conditions can vary there so greatly. Even on the course itself, it's like no other course that we race on. In that, on the outside, last year's example on Sunday, there was 8 to 10 foot seas out there. But coming into harbor, it's calm water. So on one end of the course, you're going 50 miles an hour. The other end of the course, you're going 130 miles an hour. So it's hard to set up for that because the conditions vary so much. And and it's just, how hard you want to push it. Your stuff's got to stay together. So yeah, it's a great event.
Yeah, very unpredictable, and it'll make for an exciting race for the fans, I'm sure. So best of luck to you in November. We know you're going to do great as usual, and we'll see everybody after the Key West Championships.
We'll see you all in Key West. Thanks.
We are STIHL, German-engineered chainsaws and landscape products.
The majority of which are made here in America by Americans.
And exported to over 90 countries around the world.
Find out why STIHL is #1 in America at stihlusa.com.